to Iraq, to Baghdad, held a news conference. One of the news people there took off his shoe, both shoes, and threw them at our president. Remember seeing it on the news? President Bush ducked one shoe and then he ducked the other shoe. This was very symbolic because, you see, in the Middle East, they know about this. They know that casting out the shoe means I will not forgive. And that could very well be the fulfillment of Psalm 108. So we have both Psalm 60 and Psalm 108 telling the story of the casting out of the shoe. And we had shoes on a world stage in both years, 1960 and in 2008. Coincidence? Wait a minute. There are no other events of throwing shoes or casting out shoes in any of the other Psalms, nor have we had it in any other year up until 2008 or up till today. There's no other incident of that happening, especially on a world stage. So it's got to be more than a coincidence that in 1960 and again in 2008 we had the same kind of mentality, that same kind of occurrence, the message given to the world on a world stage, one at the UN, the other at a news conference that was seen worldwide. We have an incredible prophecy. It's got to be more than a coincidence. And that's why, as we go through some of these Psalms, you will see more astounding things. I'd like to get you this lecture that I gave called The Prophetic Psalms. I gave it at a prophecy conference in Florida, and we've got it on DVD. You can see here on the screen behind me the lecture that I'm giving. This is the lecture you will get in this DVD. And I hope you'll order it. Here's what I want to do. In our new studio, we have a number of things that we need to buy, pieces of equipment to help make our broadcast better and to provide a wide screen instead of this 4x3 format that we have, which, has been the picture of television since the 1950s. Since black and white TV first came along, it's been a 4x3 screen. But the movies went to widescreen, right? Cineramic and so on. And so in recent years, the FCC has told all the television stations that they need to go to widescreen, to digital. And that's what we need to do here to comply. And even though the Christian stations are a little slower coming along, eventually everybody's going to have the widescreen 16:9, and it's time for us to look into getting those. And we have this perfect opportunity to do that at this time. And it will require maybe, $20,000, maybe $30,000 worth of equipment that we need to buy. And so I'm asking you during this Christmas season, if you can help us with that, designate your offering. I want to send you this DVD as our way of saying thank you for helping us with this studio. And that means that you can give any amount you want to, $1 if you want to. I mean, whatever. It costs us more than that to send it to you, by the way. $10, $20, $50, $100, $1,000, or whatever you want to give. Just ask for the Prophetic Psalms DVD when you call. Now, there are a number of folks who have been sending us donations through the mail. And the ladies in our receiving department, they don't know if you want this or not. You've got to request it in order for us to know to send it to you. All right? The Prophetic Psalms. It's part of my lecture series. The Prophetic Psalms on DVD. So if you have sent us a donation to help us with our studio, and you'd like to get this and somehow yours hasn't come yet, why not call us? Will you? Call the phone number at the bottom of your screen, 1-800-475-1111, and ask for it. Now, here's what it looks like, okay? If you have not received it, call the office, tell them that you have not received it. They'll look it up, make sure that either you have one coming, or we will be more than happy to send it to you as our way of saying, God bless you, thank you for your help. And remember, at this Christmas season, Jesus should be at the top of our list of giving. So make an offering to Him. Make it a happy birthday offering to Jesus, okay? And you will help us to be able to get our new studio outfitted with all of the electronic equipment that we need to go to 16 by 9 format, okay? This DVD, you will love it. And on to the next broadcast, and in the broadcast next week, we're going to go into other Psalms and show you how they were remarkably fulfilled during this past century. How can it be a coincidence? I'm J.R. Church. We'll see you again tomorrow with our webcast.